Hey guys, this is a review on the Nike Pegasus Zoom 32s, which I recently take purchase of. I've very liked these trainers. I've currently still got the 31s, which is last year's trainer. I decided to buy them again because they're actually a cheap pair of trainer compared to the gel ones you can get. Well, not gel ones at night, but other ones were over £100. These cost me from Wiggle. I think it's £67 including next day delivery, so they're not bad price trainer and they fit my feet very well, which is surprisingly, which I'll go into a bit in a bit. Now the differences from the 31s to 32s are not many, but the main one being, if you can see on the side here, the laces come through these like elastic bands on the side. Now they don't purely come through that, they still, I don't know if you can see on my amazing camera, still go through the actual physical part of the shoe, but they do go through these elastics, and it does actually pull them around your feet a lot more, because obviously the elastic goes right down into the seam where the sole is. So I think it's great because I don't know if anyone's got the Pegasus 31s, but I found them to be quite tight round here on the top of the foot. It might be just for me, but I'll go into that later. But these compared to the original ones, they're a lot wider around here, so it gives you a lot more on top space. But apart from that, that's the main change. The soles themselves are near identical. The only difference I've found are these little imprints down the side, a bit more on the 31s than they are 32, sorry. But apart from that, it might be just a batch difference. The Nike tick's slightly different, and there's more holes in this one at the back, so I'm guessing it's got a bit more airflow. The tongue, as well as that, another issue I had with the old ones, the tongue inside, the old ones had I don't know where they stitched it. The way they stitched might be again a batch problem with the 31s perhaps, or mine. But that rub, this part here where they've sewn, get in there, use this camera, just there, where they sewed the tongue together, rubbed on the top of my foot, which is really annoying. So the trainer itself's great. It's straight out of the box. Didn't give me any problems whatsoever because my feet are used to the 31s. That's what I was kind of worried about. Went straight out on them, did a 3 miler, fine, did another 3 miler, absolutely fine. So worn a couple of times. So they're absolutely great. Quick review. Basically, I found them best on tarmac. The other ones, I kind of part on this. My old ones wore basically here a lot. They hadn't gone all the way through. And when I did London South Tough Mudder the other week in the old ones, obviously these have the same tread pattern. I found they're useless on mud, absolutely useless. I mean, obviously they're not, off-road trainer, but they're terrible, absolutely terrible. But on tarmac, these trainers are amazing. Can't fault them, no end. And also track days. With my running club, we go on track days every couple of weeks, and they're just amazing. Plenty of grip. I can't fault them there. The other ones are still fine. I might pop up another video, as this is my first video of them ones and the condition they're in. So yes, as well as that, obviously I'm quite a unique runner because I do have flat feet. So I do wear these insoles. They are plastic. So you can see they create the arch of my foot, and they have quite a bit of a, let's see the depth there, of an insole. So they do grey, they do indent. I have to take the obviously inner sole out, indent the trainer a bit, and obviously they do wear. Eventually, my other ones you can start to see they're starting to split here, where obviously that sits in there and it bends up and down. But apart from that, obviously if you've got these as well, they're from the NHS because they're very expensive to get moulded. They work great. They do sit over, which I'll illustrate on this one. You can see they do sit over. And you see there, they do sit over a bit, but I've never had any problems with that. From the Nike website, these trains, I think they do a wide edition of these. So I don't know how much wider they go, but they might be something I will look into the future, because obviously I have got really wide feet. So I've got really weird feet. But these trainers so far have been the best ones, because what I found is that I've got I've got a long kind of top toe, a long inner toe, but then my other toes kind of slope right back suddenly, really fast. So my toe tends to be right at the edge here. Then this kind of tends to be empty. But on these, it's not too bad. But yeah, so trainer for I would say these trainers are perfect for tarmac and track days. They are, I would say, a slight improvement of the other ones, and obviously, again, they are. I would say a cheap good running pair of trainers. I've not got any knee problems with them. I've got obviously buckled in knees for my flat feet for over the years. Obviously that's because I was never diagnosed with it. But never had knee pain, ankle pain, or anything from these trainers, including the 31s and 32s. I'd highly recommend it for a starting trainer because they are neutral foot, because obviously I've got to have these, but they're very cushioned. One of the reviews I read about them, they are heavy. They're not too bad, to be honest. I don't think they're heavy, but they might be heavy to someone who runs in like them skin fit ones. Anyway, this video's going on a bit. If you'd like me to give a bit more information, just give me a comment or email or whatever. So hopefully this video is very informative. Thank you.